am.
If you're happy and you know it, say happy.
Happy.
If you're
Happy.
happy and you know it, say happy.
Happy.
If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, say happy.
Happy.
Last one. If you're happy and you know it, do all three.
Clap.
I am
I am happy.
One more time, do all three. Yeah, Mrs. Mrs. If you're happy and you know it, do all three.
Clap. Clap.
I
I
am
am
I am
happy.
happy.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Mister.
Thank you,
Well,
Mrs.
thank you, Miss
So,
Tan.
Mr.
Ravi.
Ismail.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Revi, for your ice breaking. Mr. Sofian, we can start our lecture for today, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ismail. We are going to start the session of the day. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. All my beloved English department students, Alhamdulillah, today it will be the first day of the third subject. Yeah. First of all, I would like to say congratulations because you guys made it to the next subject, the third subject of this PPG Daljab with the teaching practice. Yeah. To be honest, last night I tried to check all of your guys' score based on the comprehensive exam. If I'm not mistaken, there are 3 or 4 students, to be honest, got this score below the, what is it? The term below the score that you guys have to get. So you can join the third subject. The score of these students, if I'm not mistaken, consists of 66, and then we got also 62, and then last one 68. And then the score, so you guys can get or available or eligible to get the third subject, it is 70. Yeah, but not only from this class, all of the third generation, the third batch. That will be the dilemma that we got as the lecturer last night to get you guys the score based on the criteria. But Alhamdulillah, based on the discussions and then also based on all of you guys' participations, and then we come with the conclusions. So we add some extra kind of score so you guys can get or can join the last subject of PPG Daljab. Okay, everyone, that will be the first kind of things that I need to convey to you, that I need to tell you, so you guys can work extra hard for the third subject, teaching practice. Okay, everyone. And then for today's agenda, here we are going to discuss our preparations of the teaching practice. Since you guys gonna have 2 meetings for the first cycle, first meeting, and then also second meeting. And then I'm gonna give you guys the chance to ask every single questions based on the preparations, based on what kind of the things that you guys need to prepare before you gonna conduct the teaching practice. Okay, everyone, is that clear enough? And then next agenda, you guys need also to consider in making the schedule for the first day and then also second day of the teaching practice. The schedule here, as I told all of your guys previous senior, since you guys consist of 10 or 9 students, 10 students, So maybe the teaching practice gonna start at 7:30. Yeah, that will be the first students, and then 7:45 it will be the second students. Yeah, and then next one 7:50 will be the third students. And then next 8:05 gonna be for the fourth students till the last student, till the 10 students. So you guys gonna have around 15 minutes gap. 15-minute gaps for each of the students to make this schedule. So Mr. Ismail, as the class captain, as the chief of this class, how you're going to arrange the meeting for the first day of teaching practice and then also the second day of the teaching practice. And then for the Zoom meeting, it has to be a premium account, premium account of a Zoom meeting. And then I hope one of you guys, maybe not only Mr. Ismail, but you're going to divide it who will be in charge on the first day of the teaching practice, and then who will be in charge on the second day of the teaching practice. Yeah, so the one that in charge for the first day and then second day gonna gonna all the time managing and then also arranging all of you guys friends here to conduct their teaching practice. So for example, like Mr. Ismail here, it is the one that got in charge for the first teaching practice. So Mr. Ismail, you're going to share, this schedule, and then I hope you're going to be the last in making your teaching practice. So you'll have the time to manage all of your time for the first day of the teaching practice. And then it will be the same also for the second day. For example, the second day belong to Mr. Bustami or Miss Repi or Miss Nurhida. So please try to take the last schedule. Yeah, so you're going to be the last person to conduct the teaching practice. Okay, everyone, all set and clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Inshallah, sir.
Okay, we try to have a look at the learning management system. Yeah, the learning management system, there are a slight different like the previous generation, the previous batch. If the previous batch of the PPG Daljab consists of 2 synchronous meetings, two synchronous meetings for the first cycle, and then also for the second cycle of teaching practice subject. But for you guys, you're going to have 5 meetings each. Yeah, so I have 5 or 4 meetings, if I'm not mistaken. That will be the difference. So twice a double kind of meeting, synchronous activities. Yeah, and then each of the meetings consists of the reflections, consists of the evaluations, consists of what kind of the lesson learned that you guys can get from your guys' teaching practice. Yeah, for the first cycle, from the first meeting, or for the second meeting. And then looking at the learning management system, you guys now know you guys don't have a chance to revise your guys' teaching document. Okay, we are completed in discussing about our teaching document, and then now it will be the time for you guys to prepare your teaching scenario. How that you are going to manage the first day, how that you are going to manage the second day. And then after this one, you're going to have a chance to tell all of your friends here and then also to tell me and then also Mr. Agit what kind of teaching scenario that you're going to have on your first day of the teaching practice and then also the second day of the teaching practice. Teaching scenario means what kind of the briefing, what kind of the durations, what kind of the devices, what kind of the recording process that you're going to do, and then how that you're going to start the meeting till how that you're going to end your guys' teaching practice. Yeah, that will be the pace, or that will be the step of teaching scenario. And the next one, this moment, at this moment, everyone, you have to remember it is time for you to prove that you are going to be able to solve your selected problem. Yeah, you guys already selected the problem, and then you guys also selected the alternative solutions, and then you guys also already creating an innovative teaching document. So this will be the moment of truth. It is capable or not, and then you guys will be a professional English teacher or not. It will be based on how did you perform on you guys teaching practice. Yeah, and then next one, for this teaching practice based on the learning management system, you guys need to consider in making a group work. So not only individual kind of work that you're going to deliver for these students, but you have to make them into several groups. A group work based on learning model. Yeah, learning model, it will be problem-based learning or project-based learning or any type of learning model, that should be fine. As long as it is consists of individual work that you're going to ask the students, and then also a group work kind of the assessment, a group work kind of activities. And then next one, when you're going to do the assessment, you have to, you have to consider about the assessment for the process and then result of the learning that you're going to conduct for the students. Yeah, and then that's what the learning management system mentioned: assessments of learning, assessment for learning, and then assessment as the learning, and then how are you going to use the result of the assessments process. And then next one, when you're going to conduct the teaching practice, make sure that you guys have the opportunity, have the chance to do a trial first with your students. Any kind of trial will be fine. Yeah, what I mean by trial here, since your guys teaching practice, we are going to get the observations from the lecturer and then also from the teachers. So please try to try to arrange this teaching practice. Who will be the one that gonna talk a lot from the students? And then how many teachers, how many fellow teachers can help you out? Okay, while recording the video. And then what kind of the questions, what kind of the interactions, what kind of the quiz, what kind of the games, what kind of the ice breaking, what kind of the all activities that you're going to do, it has to be in a range kind of the teaching practice, an arrangement kind of teaching practice. Yeah. So you're going to set your teaching practice at that one. So you're going to have your best performance while conducting teaching and learning process. And then next one, you're going to have 2 recording video based on the first day of teaching practice, and then also second day of the teaching practice. And then which one that you're going to upload? You're going to upload which one according to as your guys' best performance. Yeah, if you guys think your first day of teaching practice, that was your best performance, so you guys can do an editing process on you guys' first day of teaching practice. But if you guys think your second day of teaching practice, that was your guys' best video, so you're gonna do an editing video on the second day of your teaching practice. Yeah, so the video that you're going to upload, it should be your guys' best practice. Yeah, so revert to the first day, or it can be your guys' second day of teaching practice. Okay, that will be the brief overview first for all of you guys. And then before we're gonna do the explanation for each of you guys' teaching scenario, I'm gonna give you guys a chance to pose some questions. Come on. Any questions, please, based on the teaching practice as the third subject that you guys have to join, have to combine. Come on, everyone. First, we got Miss Revi. Come on, Miss Revi.
Thank you, sir. We already knew our schedule from UMJ. We got 2 days. I'll start from 7th December until 8th December. Unfortunately, on 8th December, no students in high school because they have day off, but they will come back and next week, 7th until 13th December. So, sir, based on me and principals and also class teachers' discussion, I got my second day on 13th December, it on Wednesday. Do you allow it, sir? Because I need your help. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you for such kind of case, Miss Previ. I hope you're going to talk with the parents and then also with the principal. Yeah, and then try to manage in inviting 10 or maximum 15 students, yeah, 10 or 15 students, and then try to ask them to come to school, and then you still gonna conduct your teaching practice based on this schedule, yeah, that you guys got from Muhammadiyah University of Jakarta. Because if you're going to postpone your teaching practice, so it will also give an impact to all the schedule that we have. Yeah, that's the way that you can make it. Or another kind of alternative that you can pick, yeah, you may pick several students, several kids, or several kind of students that based on your neighborhood, yeah, near your neighborhood in your house, and then you can teach them. That should be the second alternative that you can pick. Okay, and then the third alternative that you can pick here, try to ask help from the principal or from the parents. Tell them you need their kids, you need their children to join your teaching practice. That's one of the third subject in PPG Daljab. And then based on this schedule, you're going to have it based on specific date, and then you're going to teach them. Yeah, try to ask the permissions from principal and then also from the parents that they can send their kids, their children to join your teaching practice. That will be three alternatives that you can pick. Okay, Miss Rapi, postponing your schedule, it's not gonna work. Okay, is that clear, Miss Ravi?
Yes, sir. Please pray for me.
Okay, clear
I'll do my
and it
best.
become a
Thank
burden
you.
for her, yeah, I guess. Okay, next, come on. Anyone else would like to ask the questions, please? Come on. Are you all set and clear for you guys? Come on. Try to ask the questions before you guys confuse in conducting your teaching practice, please. Come on, everyone.
Mr. Mahil. Okay, I will go with this question.
Okay, come on.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Do that.
Mr. Sofyan, I
Okay.
read on the LMS that we can do the teaching practice once or times, right? Maybe is it possible if we do it once time? I mean, because of the all of the teachers here, because of the schedule and the students' holiday, can we just take one video or one sit-in? Thank you.
Okay, the answer is no. You gotta take your guys' video twice. That's why the first cycle consists of 2 meetings. Yeah, consists of 2 meetings. The first day and then also the second day. If from your previous senior, when we had PPG Daljab on 2021 and then 2022, since it is still pandemic, so when the student got holiday and then the PPG Daljab student need to do the teaching practice, they have a chance to conduct an online teaching practice, but not for you guys today because no more pandemic. And then you guys need to conduct the teaching practice twice, the first meeting and then also the second meeting. Or I'm gonna give you guys last options. If your guys students still holiday, you may try to gather several kind of kids or children, yeah, around your guys' house, and then try to act them as your guys' students and try to teach them. That should be fine. This will be the last options. If you think asking permissions from your parents, from the students' parents, and also from the principal is not really work, try to go with that one. Yeah. Okay. You may try to collect 8, 9, or 10 kids on your guys' neighborhood, near your guys' house, and try to invite them and then make them your student and then conduct your teaching practice. That should be fine. That will be the last option that you guys gonna take. Okay, and then one more time, Miss Nurhida, you need to conduct 2 meetings, not only 1 meeting. Yeah, and then can you imagine if you're going to push yourself conducting teaching practice 1 day? Yeah, okay, 20 PPG Daljab student here gonna conduct the second teaching practice on 1 day. Can you imagine the first teaching practice gonna be over maybe around 3 or 4 o'clock, and then after that one you're going to start over, starting with the first student till the last students. So we are going to spend all the time, yeah, all the time conducting a sit-in, because when you guys conduct the teaching practice, for you guys information, we are not going to spend all the time in you guys class. Yeah, for example, I'm gonna visit Miss Nurhida at this class here, and then I try to observe if it is attractive enough. Maybe I can spend more than 5 minutes. Okay, but when I come to your class and I see it seems like not an interesting class, not an attractive kind of class. So maybe around 1 and 2 minutes, I'm gonna leave your guys' class and then go with the next student. Yeah. So you can what is it? You can try to measure or assess yourself based on how long did I spend my time as observing your guys' teaching practice. If only 60 seconds, oh God, so that's a bad kind of teaching practice then. Yeah. But if I spend more than 5 minutes, so it means, okay, that will be a good kind of teaching practice.
All right.
Okay,
So
everyone?
all right. So in days, the lecturer will sit in, right?
Yeah,
For the
for
2
each of
days.
the days, for each of the
Okay.
day. Yeah, and then
Okay.
not only the lecturer, but also the senior teacher. We are going to observe what kind of outfit that you guys use while conducting teaching and learning process. What kind of you guys, what is it, makeup that you guys use, yeah? And then what kind of the interactions that you build with your students. And then how did you
Alright.
guys, what is it, using the devices, yeah? Using the devices for your guys student in delivering your teaching practice. And then how did you guys manage the noisy kind of class? How did you guys manage in giving all of the students chance to pose questions? How did you guys manage in making the student ready to learn before you guys gonna deliver your learning material? As simple as that. Yeah? And then if it is less than 1 minute, I spend my time on your guys teaching practice. So it means you guys have no such attractive things in your guys teaching practice. Okay, everyone? That's why we have the gap between the first student, second student, to the last students. It will be 15 minutes. 15 minutes gap for each of the students to conduct the teaching practice. Okay, Miss Nurhida, so the answer is no. Try to pick any kind of options. I gave you 4 options, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So do not make me think the 5th options. I'm going to ask you to come to find a school and then try to deliver your teaching practice over there. Yeah? Don't do that one, okay?
Oh no, ya Allah. All right. Thank you, Mr.
Okay, thank you, Miss Nurhida. Come on, next, please. Come on.
Sir, is it okay? Me again?
Okay, why only Miss Revita and Miss Nurhida? The rest of you guys, please try to pose the questions. Come on, Miss Revita.
Sir, is it possible in the same day but different time? If I got the
Some
first
question with me.
the first time 7:30 until 8:30, and then after that they will do a final exam at 9 a.m. and they will finish at 11 a.m. So is it possible if after they having final exam and then my turn to get to the class to teach them again a bit different material, of course.
Okay, the answer is no, because when you're going to arrange your second meeting, Miss Revita, we and then also the senior teacher, we have to observe your plans, right? Not only attending your class, yeah? At 11:15, we have the schedule from the rest of your plan here, okay? Not only you. So please try to pick the alternative. And then maybe you can go to Miss Ila Holila's school and then try to ask her class and then try to teach her students. Yeah. Okay, Miss Revita. If the amount of these students here, the amount of the PPG Daljab student consists of 5 students, that should be possible, I guess. It will be possible. But here we got 10 students, right? And then each of these students, you gotta create a complete meeting. Yeah. If you guys gonna conduct a teaching practice for the primary level, maybe it's 45 minutes, so you have to make it 45 minutes. If it is 50 minutes, so you guys have to make it 50 minutes. Yeah. And then it will be based on your guys' teaching document. So the answer is still no, because you're going to give a burden for the for the student that got the exact similar, the exact same schedule on it. Okay, Miss Ravita?
Okay, sir.
Okay, come on, Mr. Ismail, it seems for you it's not a big kind of problems, yeah? Or
No, actually,
yeah.
I want to ask some questions, sir.
Okay, wait a second, Mr. Ismail, do you have similar kind of problems with Miss Revita and Miss Nurhida? No?
Actually, maybe I got problem to collect the students. I mean, that's it. Actually, same is sir, but I based on your explanation, maybe I will arrange again because no matter how is it, I have to do based on the what is it the schedule, right? Okay, my question is, you said that we have 2 meetings. So for the first and second meeting, is it okay if we use the materials or something? Because based on our teaching document, for example, I will teach them about describing something. So is it possible if on the second day, I mean, I can teach the same materials, or the first day and the second day I will divide it the same materials, but I divided maybe the first day I only get into the what is it the main activity, but in the second meeting I will start with the what is it project and the reflection or something, sir.
Okay, no. So you're going to deliver incomplete teaching practice? No. You're going to complete all syntax on the first day of teaching practice. And then also it will be the same for the second day of the teaching practice. Yeah. So for example, the first day of teaching practice, you're using problem-based learning. So you're going to complete the syntax of it. You're not going to use it on the second meeting. Yeah, that's why on your teaching document, on your guys' teaching document, you guys decided which one that you're going to deliver for the first day, and then which one that you're going to deliver for the second day. If you guys decided to use the same kind of learning model, Yeah, problem-based learning on the first day and also problem-based learning on the second day. Still, you're gonna make it different, right? Because you already created one teaching document consists of 2 meetings, right? You guys should remember, if you guys creating a learning model, your learning model consists of 2 meetings. If you guys using a K-13 kind of curriculum, you guys lesson plan, you guys teaching activities, it should be for 2 meetings, not 1 meeting. So you have to complete all the syntax of the learning model that you guys use, yeah, on the first day, and then you guys have also to complete the syntax of each learning model that you guys use on your second day of teaching practice. Yeah, and then the problems gonna appear if you guys choose or pick project-based learning. Yeah, because project-based learning here, you guys need some extra time, right? So you're going to have the students a chance to make their product. But for that one, you can give, what is it? An extra kind of the preparations. So try to tell the students they're going to make a product before you're going to ask them or deliver your project-based learning. So they're going to have the preparations first. As I told you, this will be an arrangement kind of teaching practice. So make it as perfect as you guys can do. Since you're going to be assessed, since you're going to be measured by lecturer and then also by one senior teacher. That will be the answer. Okay, Mr. Ismail Purba. So for the topic, that should be okay if you're going to use the same descriptive text, for example. But the learning model, the approach, the activities that you're going to make, it should be different, right? Based on your teaching document. Because when you guys created your teaching documents, you guys create different kind of activities for the first day and then also for the second day of your guys teaching practice. As simple as that. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, that's all, Mr. Ismail.
Yes.
Okay, any other questions, please? If no more questions, we still have 24 minutes, and then I'm gonna give a chance to every single student here to tell their teaching scenario, what kind of teaching scenario that you're going to have, and then how many camera, how many smartphones you're going to use to record your teaching practice, how many person gonna help you out, how many teachers can do an observation in your class, how many students gonna be your participants, and then any of the preparations in details that you're going to do for teaching practice. No more questions? No?
No,
Okay.
sir.
Okay then, since no questions, now let's go. Who will be the first? Any volunteer, please, would like to share their teaching scenario? Okay, sir, this will be my teaching scenario. On my first teaching practice, I'm gonna do this, and then this will be the team that's gonna help me out, and then this will be the students that going to join the meeting, and then this will be the topic that I'm going to share with the students. This will be the activities. This will be the various kind of the instructions I'm gonna give them. This will be the opening. This will be how I'm gonna close the teaching practice. That. Come on, who will be the first, please? Mr. Ismail, do you like to be the first, sir? Come on.
Okay, sir, I will try.
Okay.
Well, my scenario is it okay if I ask my senior student to, what is it, to help me?
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
It's okay, yeah. So maybe, no.
Proceed, please, sir. Proceed.
Okay, so maybe the first, based on my, as usual, I will keep the opening, and then I will tell them about what are we going to do at that day, and then I will start by what is it, greeting and then praying. Then I will check your attendance.
Sir,
And
try to share your teaching document, please. So we can, yeah, so we can have your teaching scenario, a clear one, yeah? Your teaching scenario, come on. Come on.
well, maybe I will set the students around 20 students, sir. And then I will ask the senior students to help me to record. Is
Okay,
it
you have the major of the studio kind of department, yeah? Because since you're in vocational high school, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
And then maybe is it okay if I only use smartphone to record, sir, since I don't have any camera or something?
Okay, as I told you earlier, so you can use your smartphone to record your teaching practice, or you can use a camera. That should be fine, as long as it has a proper kind of the what is it, visual, and then we can have what we call by a clear, comprehensive kind of view of your teaching practice. That should be fine. Try to use some kind of Chinese smartphone. Yeah, try to use Chinese smartphone because they got what we call by a clear and then really, what is it? Really improve kind of picture quality. Yeah, try to use some kind of really smartphone, Xiaomi, and then the rest of it. Yeah. Okay, so that's okay if you're going to use your smartphone while recording your guest teaching practice. That should be fine. Yeah, but one more time, you're going to consider looking at the what is it? The angle that you're going to have. So on your guest teaching practice, you're going to pick the front angle, yeah, as the teacher, and then back angle as the students, and then left side, and then also right side. So we are going to have 4 angles for the teaching practice video. And then you can use one smartphone only, yeah, Mr. Ismail. So I'm not mentioning you have to put 4 smartphones where you know, but you can take your teaching practice 10 minutes, for example, from the back side, back of the class, yeah, 10 minutes maybe from the right side, 10 minutes from the left side, and then 10 minutes also from the front side. So you have, or you use only one smartphone, that should be fine. Okay? Okay, come on. You may open up your teaching document and then tell us the scenario how did we're going to use your teaching document, please. Come on, Mr. Ismail.
Excuse me, sir. Do you mean that I have to tell you from the start to the end or something?
No, you don't have to explain your teaching document, but you are going to tell us the teaching scenario, how that you're
Okay.
going to use your teaching document. That's it.
As I said before that I'm going to ask the senior students to help me out to record my teaching practice, and then it will be there are 3 or maybe around 3 smartphones, and then as you said that at the front and sides, and I will divide it maybe as you said that I got difficult in as I will combine, sir. I mean some
That's why,
students from 10th
hello,
grade.
sir. That's why I'm telling you, try to open up your teaching document and then tell us how that you're going to use your teaching document in your teaching practice. Come on,
Tampilkan RPP-nya.
come on. Or you don't have it with you, Mr. Ismail?
I have, sir.
Okay, come on, just try to open it and then share it with us and then enlighten us how
Share screen,
you're going to use your teaching document in your teaching practice. Come on.
Share screen.
Oh, I mean you share the screen.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, wait, sir.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Ismail? Come on. So we can have the second students to explain their teaching scenario, please. Come on. You don't have it with you, sir?
I have, sir, but
So what happened? It's only me seeing Mr. Ismail. It seems like he's confused, everyone.
I will look.
Okay, come on. Mr. Ismail.
Saya harus. Is it possible? Is it visible, sir?
Not yet, sir. Not yet.
Come on, proceed. It is loading. Come on, sir.
Yes. Maybe I'm starting with this one, sir.
Okay, it's visible, sir. Please start explaining your teaching scenario one more time. Not explaining your teaching document. You're going to explain how you're going to use this teaching document on your teaching practice, your teaching scenario. Come on, sir.
Well, at the first, I'm going to ask when I start the lesson. We are start by opening, and then I will ask the students, the lead of the class, to start from greeting and praying, and I will ask the attendance from them, and I will do the ice breaking before we start the lesson. And then after that, I'm going to review the materials that we have studied before. And then I will ask the students to attention to my explanation so they understand about what are we going to do at that day. And then I'm going to ask the question to, give them knowledge before the learning process. Maybe that's the first. And the next scenario, I will share some pictures about some things, and then I will ask them some question, Q&A about the pictures, especially the personality of the building, location, etc. And then I will let the student to give the best answer based on the perception according to the pictures given. And for the next, I'm going to ask the student to do discussion related about the pictures. And then if they have to do the discussion, I will ask the students to describe the pictures, use the adjective they have known. And then after that, I will ask them to pronounce the vocabularies that they got from the pictures. In the end, after they describe or maybe they pronounce the vocabularies they have gotten, I will ask the students to what is it? Make some dialogue, sir. So they have to, because my problems is about speaking, so I will ask them to make some sort of dialogue about describing people or describing building or something, and then the other students will examine, or they will give the, what is it, um, they will give some, what is it, yeah, not question, but give them some explanation about what they have done. And then after they do the short dialogue, we are going to do the closing and then give them such as conclusion. But before that, I will ask about how the materials going at the time, and then whether there's understand about the materials or not. And then if the time is enough about reflection or something, I will ask the head of the class to lead us for closing by praying. I think that's it, sir, the scenario.
Okay, so it is not explaining your teaching scenario, you're reading your learning activities. What I mean by teaching scenario, so you're going to pick which one of these students you already arrange, the student who will be the one that gonna lead the grading, and then what kind of various activities will be the one that gonna you ask to pose the questions, yeah. Okay, and then what kind of learning model that you use, what kind of learning media on the first meeting, on the second meeting, that's it. Come on, sir.
Okay, maybe for the first meeting, I will do the model apa teaching learning model use project-based learning. So that's why I will divide them into two groups. So each group contains around 5 to 4, and each group has own leader to arrange about how to make a dialogue, and then each of participant will, what is it, do the dialogue in front of the class. And maybe from the second meeting, I will use the learning model, problem-based learning. I will give some, what is it? Maybe I will tell about some, what is it? About some person, and then I will ask them how to describe about this person based on the picture that I have, that I give, sir. Maybe that's it.
Okay, so what about learning media on the first meeting and then second meeting? Learning media, sir?
The learning media, I will use PowerPoint application, and then I will use some textbook and the pictures.
And then which one? It belong to one of three learning media that's suggested. The AI, VR, and then AR. Which one, sir?
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, so from the learning media, you need to choose artificial intelligence, augmented reality, or virtual reality. So which one that you're going to implement on the first teaching practice? Which one that you're going to implement for the second teaching practice?
Maybe for the first one, I will use the virtual reality, sir, because for the AI or something, I have no ability to, what is it, to operate it or something. I'm not familiar with about that, sir.
Okay, you are not familiar. That's why you need to learn it before. Yeah? Because if you're mentioning you're not familiar with and then you're not using it, how that you're going to be a professional English teacher in transforming your ability. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, and then for the setting of the class, where that you're going to conduct this teaching practice? In a lab kind or in a common class, or what kind of conditions that you're going to pick for the class?
Well, I will use the common class, sir. I will use such as maybe raw. So I will arrange around 4 rows contents of 4 tables. And then I will be at the center, because I think the classroom is quite small, sir. If I do like what is it, the room such as meeting area or something, I think that my class is not enough, so I will use them I will divide them into some rows, and then I will be at the center of the class. That's it.
Okay, I guess that's okay. That's a really, what is it? It seems like you not even getting what I mean by the teaching scenario, Mr. Ismail. I hope for the next participants, next students, you're going to explain your teaching scenario. Yeah, how that you're going to teach your students, what kind of deep preparations, what kind of the agenda that you're going to make before you're going to conduct your teaching practice. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Mr. Ismail, for explaining, re-explain, to be honest, his teaching document. You may stop sharing the screen, sir, please. And then I'm gonna give one more students a chance to explain their teaching scenario, please. Anyone else would like to explain their teaching scenario? Come on.
Is it okay, Miss?
Okay, come on, Miss.
So day one, I have my team. There are 5, including me. 2 class teachers and 2 my what is it? My IT men. Hire my IT men, and then so there are 2 cameras, 2 laptops, 1 laptop for Zoom, 1 laptop for my media. The class is we use our class as usual. There are 27 students, grade 2, and I use augmented reality. It's applications, Bamboozle. It's the second day for day 1. I use song, YouTube, and also some pictures. For the second day, I use Bamboozle, YouTube, and song also. So me arrange the class different like usual. Usual they sitting 4 rows, but in my class teaching practice, I set it like letter U. So I am in the middle. They are in the left side and the right side. So 27. I will divide into 2 groups. Letter U. So I am in the center, like that, sir. So first meeting is day 1 tomorrow. It will be about days of the week. On the second day, inshallah, on Friday, wish me luck to get students. It will be about the months of the year. So the months of the year also we the application Bamboozle for brainstorming first. That's my scenario. Yeah, I use 2 cameras, 2 laptops, and the projector, of course. Happily, it will be okay. Thanks a lot, Mr. Sophia.
Okay, and then do you have any preparations, any trial first before conducting your teaching practice, Miss?
Today, inshallah. After we have done with this session or Mr. Agit sessions, I will come to the class. I'll give the briefing to my students first. I will tell them, okay, darling, tomorrow we have a shooting. What does that mean? So I will tell, yeah, I need your time, I need your help, and I already bought some snacks for them also for tomorrow. Wish me luck.
Okay, then not only for Miss Brevita, I hope the rest of you guys gonna do a trial for today. Okay, do a trial first. Try to brief your students that they're going to be a participants of a teaching practice for tomorrow, and then make sure they're going to be ready. They have to be a super active students for tomorrow. They have to be talkative for tomorrow, and then make sure they're going to have a happy face, a joyful kind of teaching and learning tomorrow. Okay, Mr. Rajab, Mr. Bustomi, and the rest of you guys. Yeah. So you have to make your teaching practice deeper, like the regular teaching practice that you guys do in your daily routine. Because you're going to have one lecturer and then also one senior teacher to observe your guys' teaching practice. And then you have to make sure it will be a perfect kind of the teaching practice. Since you guys already conducted an innovative kind of teaching document, and then this will be a chance for you to prove it, that your guys' innovative teaching document, it is really suitable to teach your guys, your guys' students, and then also to solve their problem. Okay, everyone? Is that clear enough? And then why
Yes,
only Miss Revita, Mr. Ismail, and then Miss Nurhida asking the question? What about the rest of you guys? Miss Fatironi, Miss Mr. Damian, Mr. Acep, Mr. Bustami, do you guys have any questions? No?
No, sure.
No.
Yeah.
So all set and clear. Huh? All set and clear. It seems like you really ready to conduct your teaching practice.
Yeah, because I'm going to prepare for my teaching practice tomorrow, sir. Because I have to prepare everything what I need, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bustami. And then what about the rest of you guys? Miss Risna, Miss Sri, Mr. Damian. Today you're so quiet, Mr. Damian. You don't have anything to say, sir? No? Hello, Mr. Damian? And then he's still responding. Okay, I guess that should be enough, everyone, since it is 9:01. I hope you guys gonna be ready for tomorrow, and then make sure every single link, Zoom link that you're going to share to Bang Ale as our class admin, it is accessible, and then so we can get or we can do the sit-in process tomorrow with me and then also Mr. Agit. That's all, everyone. Thank you guys for attending the sessions. By the way, where is Mr. Ismail?
I didn't see him, sir, on the screen.
Okay, seems like he's leaving the meeting. I hope you guys gonna have a good preparations, yeah, a perfect kind of teaching practice, and then don't forget you're going to get a score based on your guys' performance while conducting the teaching practice. You're gonna remember that one. Okay, and then enjoy every single pace, every single activities that you are going to make tomorrow while giving your students the learning material. One more time, best of luck for all of your guys' preparations for tomorrow, and then I do expect you are going to impress all of the students, and then you're going to impress also the lecturer and senior teacher. Okay, everyone, that's all I guess for today's meeting. Thank you one more time for attending the meeting. And then after this one, you're going to have a session with Mr. Agit. Please try to ask him every single tips or tricks so you can manage a good kind of interaction in delivering teaching and learning process. Thank you, Ms. Revi Revitasari, Mr. Bustami, Mr. Acep Saribudin, Mr. Damian, Ms. Om Kurniasi, Ms. Fatironi, Ms. Kusmawati, Ms. Risnawati, and the last one, Ms. Nur Hidayati. That's all I guess, everyone. Thank you, and then last, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Mr.
Mr.
Ian.
Ian.
Thank you, Mr. Sofyan. Thank you.